Good morning, Columbia City. As you can see today, we are out and about in nature. We are still keeping our social distance. And what I want to talk to you about today is something that my family has been doing for many years. During the summers, we go on hikes. Well, a few years ago, my dad started hiking what's called the Appalachian Trail, and then my daughter Cameron joined him. My dad has walked probably close to 300 miles of it, and Cameron has done about 100 miles of the Appalachian Trail. Now, where we are today, we're outside of a little town called Hiawassee, Georgia, and we're at a trailhead. Now, a trailhead is where part of the trail begins. And where we are is Diggs Creek Gap, and you can see this stone here. It shows you that this is part of the Appalachian Trail. You can, has the arrows that shows you which way is south on the trail, which way is north. And then this other symbol on the rock shows you the symbol for the Appalachian Trail. You see the A and then the T, they hook together, and that stands for Appalachian Trail. Now the Appalachian Trail is over 2,000 miles long. It starts on the south end at Springer Mountain, Georgia, and the north end, it ends at Mount Katahdin in Maine. It's over 2,000 miles long. Many hikers do what's called a through hike. That's when they hike from either north to south or south to north all at one time. Now, of course, they stop and they spend the night. They have to walk into towns to get supplies, but they do it all at one time, and it usually takes them about 6 months. Now, my dad and Cameron are doing section hiking. They are taking just little sections at a time and hike. So what we're going to do now is we're going to walk up the trail just a little bit and show you a few things you're going to see if you go on the Appalachian Trail. At many of the trailheads, you're going to see a notice like this. It tells you if for some reason part of the trail is closed. It tells you if there's been bear activity. It gives you information you need as a hiker. And what this one shows us is, here is the trail from Springer Mountain. It shows you all the states it goes through, all the way up to Mount Katahdin in Maine. This right here shows you where we are. This is the trail that we are here. So if we were to continue on north, we would go up towards the Smoky Mountains. If we were to go south, we would go back down towards Woody Gap and towards Springer Mountain. Now, from where we are right here, Springer Mountain is 69 miles to the south, and Mount Katahdin, the northern part, is 2,122.8 miles north. That's a long ways to walk. All right, so what we're gonna do next is we're gonna show you some symbols that you see when you're out hiking on the trail. As a hiker, you've got to learn to look for this symbol right here. This is called a blaze, and there are different color blazes. This blaze is white, which shows you you're on the right path. That's where the trail is. There's a blue blaze that lets you know there is water nearby. There is a double blaze, which means that you're getting ready to have either a change in direction, which could be a switchback, which means instead of going really steep up a hill, it makes a sharp corner. It could also mean that there's a shelter nearby. So that's an important part of being a hiker, is knowing what the blazes stand for. And different trails also have a different color blaze. The Appalachian one is a white blaze. All right, what we're doing now is we're just going to take just a short walk, and if Cameron will pan up, there's a blaze that lets us know we are on the right path. Just to give you an idea, if you look at all the roots and limbs, there's a lot you have to watch out for as you hike. You have to be in good shape, because as we walk just this little bit, we're already starting to climb, and that means the trail is starting to go up, which when you're carrying a 30 or 40 pound bag, that gets to be quite a workout. Now here's a sign. It shows you, this is where we are at Diggs Creek Gap. Plum Orchard Gap is 4.5 miles away. Blue Ridge Gap is 5.6 miles away. And Bly Gap is 8.7 miles away. So there are markers like this at trailheads that let you know which trails you're going to run into as you're hiking. All right, Columbia City, I know I didn't read you a book today, but I wanted to show you something that we just love as a family, and that's hiking, the Appalachian Trail, being in the mountains. And so what I encourage you to do is go online and start researching a place you really might want to visit one day. Now, not too far from here, a few hours, is the Great Smoky Mountains. There are lots and lots of trails in there. That's where I've done most of my hiking, are the trails here. I haven't done an overnight on the Appalachian Trail yet, but this summer, my dad and Cameron and I are planning about a 30-mile hike, another section hike of the Appalachian Trail. So that will be my first time. So I challenge you to find you a place, research it, see what it looks like, see what you might need to know to go to that place. And once we're able to get out and about again, maybe one day you can get there. All right, I hope you have enjoyed this brief visit to the Appalachian Trail. Have a fantastic day, and remember, do something nice for someone.